What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we have a Da Nang apartment tour of my expat homie Jason Flint's spot, so stay tuned for this. But if you're excited for this informative content though, hit that like button for me, and also subscribe if you're new to this channel and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss my content. Let's get started with this tour, man. So here is the building. And here is Jason.
Hey, what up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
All right, all right.
All right, good, nice. Motorbike, all right.
Yeah.
So he has an elevator right here.
So first off, just to kind of give you this, I have my own washing machine.
Okay, this is private for him.
So yeah, it's mine, even though it's out here.
Okay.
And the clothesline there too.
Clothesline. Okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
But upstairs, they got an area where you can go upstairs and put your stuff too.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, this is the apartment.
All right, here we go, guys.
So obviously, bed hard always in Southeast Asia. It's always hard.
Okay.
It did come with the bed and the sheets and everything. Came with the table. And that's pretty much the studio vibe. The little side table over there. It's got my books on it and stuff. TV. It's got YouTube on it, you know, but pretty much that's how solid it is. They didn't get it like the one that's got everything, Netflix and all that. So it's just YouTube. Obviously, I got my stuff out here that I use. So
Nice.
my computer and stuff.
GoPro, MacBook computer.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Everybody got that, right? So you always want to see a refrigerator, but I'm going to tell you right now, I buy everything except for drinks.
It's so affordable to just eat out,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Especially if I eat local. I don't eat the Western stuff. Closet, just straightforward closet. Got my stuff up there, my stuff down here.
Nice. A lot of beach shirt vibes.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what we get to.
when I came here, I came with one suitcase and a backpack to hold that laptop. That's it.
Hey.
And I think that's the best.
Okay. And Jason makes content, guys, so stay tuned for later on in this video where I ask him the questions about what he does and how you guys could learn from his expertise.
Now, kitchen here, you got one burner, but the kitchen came with nothing but the microwave and the burner. So I got to buy the pans, the pots, the glasses, everything. And I'm like, I'm not doing that because I'm not going to try to lug that around if I go somewhere else. Okay. So I did think the other day, though, Facebook Marketplace, because it works here. You can buy a lot of that stuff you want on there.
Same as in America.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace is useful.
Yeah. So, they got the drying rack and stuff. When you do have stuff to wash, they got a drying rack up here. And you can drain it. You can drain your stuff out, water, pour it out. So that's where you can put all your dishes if you want to.
Nice. Got a dining table right here.
Yeah. And that's where I sit down and do a lot of my work and stuff.
Okay.
Under area you got there, but there's nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned for the price too, y'all. I'm gonna exit after he shows us it all.
I put this up here, and I should have took that off when I was here, because it's air coming in. They're not the best quality windows, but
okay, cool.
If I open it up like that, you've got obviously the air coming in, and then if I open this one up and I open that up, you get that breeze coming straight through.
Yeah, it's like a natural passageway.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel that breeze running from window to window.
So you got choices with this. I can move this around. I can obviously change this and then listen to that all day if I want to.
Right, guys, there's some type of street lady noise coming through there. You got options.
Yeah, for sure. So.
And then his blinds pull downward.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's been good for me. I mean, I use it, to some degree, but I don't open this all the time.
Okay.
So there we go there. Let me close this out. So here's the bathroom. Obviously, everything you need in a bathroom. You got your towel rack. Had to buy my own towels. That's, a given, I think, out here. You got the rainforest. Got another head on it. And and then your stuff here.
Okay. So yeah, I had to buy my own towels too.
Yeah.
He did that. You got the rain head and the wand. Nice.
And
Storage cubby right there.
bomb gun, all that stuff that you have in Southeast Asia.
Yep. That's a Southeast Asia luxury right there, y'all.
Sure. So that's the gist of the bathroom. The fan doesn't work, but the guy was like, "Hey, nobody even uses it." So,
Okay.
but this place stays pretty clean. I don't have any mold issues. That's one of the reasons why when I chose this place, I came in, I smelled it, didn't smell a mold or anything, and I was like, okay, that's solid. I got Wi-Fi in the room. I don't have to use the Wi-Fi outside that everybody's using.
Private Wi-Fi. That's great for content creators.
For sure. Right. And, I buy my snacks.
Ichis.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I just bought it. I don't like it.
Okay. Dry mangoes, though, those are...
It didn't come out that good. Yeah, the dry mango, definitely.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, I bought one out at the mall one day, and that one was really good. This one's okay, but that one was really good. I didn't get it anymore.
At the mall? Okay.
Yeah.
So you got amenities in this building, too?
That's a great question. So, I mean, amenities I really don't have. What I have is an upstairs roof that I can go up there if I want to. I'm going to show you that.
Okay.
And pretty much it's just... for drying clothes, really. But, I mean, essentially, you can go up there and hang out.
It's scenic. Okay.
Yeah, so,
all right,
for sure.
Let's check that out.
We'll go up there.
And we'll ask him what his price is when we're up there.
Yep.
If you're traveling the world, though, guys, and don't already have travel insurance, my recommendation for you guys would be Safety Wing. They're linked down below in the description. You guys can shop with them. They have great prices. I use them as well personally. It's very smart for nomads like myself who are planning on being abroad for a long time to protect themselves. So the link is down below if you guys want to protect yourselves with Safety Wing as well. All right, guys, got a clothing hanger right here. And this is his rooftop. All right, brother. Yeah, this is scenic.
Yeah, for sure. So I come up here sometimes, and obviously, you can look right there. That's how close I am to the ocean.
Oh, wow.
5 minutes walk.
Yep, he has an ocean view from his rooftop, y'all. That's a good perk on the price.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Nice. This is Suntra. This is northern Da Nang City. And check out some of these vibes a little bit. That place right there is also a nice aesthetic, modern. So yeah, got a Sheraton hotel right there. Americans are familiar with that. Final epic question now, brother. We're curious to know how much do you pay in rent here?
That's a great question. When I came out, I wanted to get something low cost, and that's what I found. It's $300 a month, pretty much.
Wow.
Like $308, something like that.
$308.
Yeah, $308 a month, 5 minutes walk to the beach, and every amenity I can think of.
Wow.
I don't even need a bike if I don't want it. That's what I like about being here.
Okay. That's less than some car insurance in America.
For sure.
Wow.
Yeah, the car insurance on my car back home, which is a 30-year-old car, was $125 a month.
Wow.
Just for the car insurance.
All right, so Jason Flint, where are you from, brother?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, I've been grown up in Atlanta, and I was there for the past 6 years before I came out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you made this move to Da Nang. What was your reasoning?
So the reason why I made the move was I had a office, a business that I had, and it was just work, sleep, work, sleep. And I was like, I could be somewhere else enjoying myself more than just doing that. And I was closing down the business. That business it failed. And so I was closing it down. And I was just like, what am I going to do next? And I really didn't want to get another apartment in Atlanta. I didn't want to pay the high rent and all the stuff that comes with that. And I didn't want to go back to work for somebody. So I just decided to take what I've got and come over here to Vietnam and keep it moving. Keep it moving. So I'm 54 years old, by the way.
Okay. So you do have some passive US dollar?
So I have income because I sell digital products online.
Okay.
I sell ebooks, courses, things of that nature. So I make income from that. And then YouTube, I'm starting out. And I am making money on TikTok shop and stuff like that. Yeah, when I booked, I already was making money online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think that's the key. you know, for most people, having something that brings something in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And you guys know his age range now. He is in his 50s. Making that move is doable and considerable for those in the 50-year-old range as well. You can get yourself something for $300. All right, brother. So, do you have any advice for people back where we're from?
The advice is just to decide what you want to do with your life.
Okay.
I think at the end of the day, you know, I got more years behind me than I got in front of me. I'm 54. I know I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to live to 100 and something years old. Okay. And my point is I could stay back in America and deal with all the stuff that we see right now. Or I could pick up, come to a place that doesn't deal with any of that and decide what I want my life to be going forward. Instead of it being dictated to me, I get to choose. And I think that's the power of coming out to some place like this, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted. Powerful. What are your 2026 plans?
Well, when I first came here, I had I had a hotel for a couple of weeks, and that was during Tet. If you ever try to come here in February, remember that, because it's going to mess up everything in your plans, because everybody's gone. So as soon as that was over, I immediately found a place and locked down a 3-month contract. Now, during that time, I said, all right, if I stay and I like this place, it's cool. Now, they got construction here. That's one thing about being out here. It's almost like you can't run from construction. But I decided to renew the lease and ask them to renew the lease for another 6 months, way ahead of the time that I was due. And that's to lock in that price. And that's what he did for me. He locked in the price. So the guy who owns this, really good guy. I can't say anything bad. The place is cool. It's just, again, construction. Other than that, I love it. I love it. But as far as like my goals for this year and what I'm doing for the rest of the year, I'll be here till November. So I'm gone till November. Okay. And then once I decide from there, I'll figure out where I'm going next. But till November, I'll be here.
Okay. I'm in a similar boat. I have a apartment contract I just locked in for the price lock until September here.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that rooftop. I'm like, man, he got the pool on the rooftop. Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. So cool. Me and him both have been smart enough to kind of lock our prices in and beat the summer demand rates going up on rent. We'll both be here until fall 2026, guys. I'm leaving his accounts in the description. I'm leaving his @name on the screen. He posts informative, inspirational content, whether it be on Instagram or on TikTok, as far as I've seen so far. And he's told us about the other things he does. So go tap in with him. I'm sure he has gems that you guys can benefit off of just as much as I can.
For sure.
So yeah, we appreciate you giving us this information, brother.
No problem, man.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.